good and the bad, happy and sad, through the love and the wars, to settle the scores. It's alright, you can have a good time. Peace is the secret that keeps us stuck from the deep end. I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy. This is something about you. I really can't explain it. I can't find the word. The way that you walk, the way that you talk.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Shapes to shoot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Platini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. He's being urged to shoot. Over to the left. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Giovanni Elber.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that interception was... He's had a shot!
Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Caceres. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodri. And it's Porro. And this is Roberto Carlos. Well, what about this cross? Platini! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Milan with the corner, there first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Leao. Rafael, decent chance! Zico. And Serginho. Celtic are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji. And he shoots! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Celtic. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square.
Just the first half thoughts? Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Batistuta. Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Albert! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Albert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cannavaro cuts it out. Albert does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Beckham. That has not gone well. Beckham. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Batistuta. And he's lost his man here. And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert, he has found the way through. Beckham, looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Olise. That's an imaginative pass. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And there's green grass. Batistuta! Goal! Celtic! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Bruno Fernandes.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
9, Giovanni
Well, this is what
Albert.
we've been waiting for.
Number 15,
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both
Number
intensity
17,
and tempo. Now all they need is to
Coming
try
on
and
the
maintain
field,
it.
Number 11,
Oh,
Guti.
now here's an interesting
Number
matchup.
10,
Brilliantly cut out.
Number 7,
Milan
Cristiano
really might just
Ronaldo.
end up kicking
Number
themselves after that.
70,
That could
Hazard.
well have been it.
Number 13, Pedro Neto. Substitution in
And he's
progress.
found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Baresi, and it's Rodri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cannavaro gets it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really nicely played. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please make sure to
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Baresi making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he...
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner, there first. Jorginho with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shot could be on. Big chance! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
It's played through for him. Pass is just off target. Kimmich. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cruyff. Van Nistelrooy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Simons. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. All the way back.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Jorginho is looking wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That looks a cracking ball. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Raul. Not the most convincing of passes. Half-time getting close now. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, attendees.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
And Van Nistelrooy! That's got him rattled.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kupchu. No way through there. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Simons. Celtic still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's a Batistuta! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bastoni. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. A true great in every sense of the word. Kimmich. That looks a decent ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution in progress.
Milan have their second corner now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep towards the back post. Here comes another cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes have
Nice.
been
Can he
indicated.
finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Jorginho goes short. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to get it away. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.
Now when this come the man called Sam Booty alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
chip money. I know they show myself, I just want day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guys should have wise and understand what will be must be. Jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the back what will be must be.
I'm a late day, I no get time to chase cloud. I'm all happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people did the world, not enough souls to make humans. And everybody know this life no balance.
Some guy love feel like them think I give them for no man, while when them think with him, them think them know them just know the name. What will be must be.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Celtic.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter,
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has been cut short. Now it's Batistuta. Zico. Now then, the ball's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Del Piero has a look and plays it forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely feet. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham with the short one. And it's Caceres. Deftly away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Now that is a hefty challenge. Cannavaro gets it away. Del Piero, here's a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Has been
He's got no
indicated.
choice here. He had to go backwards.
Passing nice and neat. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both
Hello,
managers to
attendees.
mull over
This
here.
is a lost children's
So we
announcement.
reached the halfway
With
point,
the father
and
of
neither
a
side
boy
have
in a
yet
blue
been able to
hat
force the issue.
kindly make
It's
his way
0-0.
to the information centre.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That pass isn't the best. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Zico. He's had it taken off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rivaldo. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Van Basten. The ball's gone astray. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Zico. And that's been won straight back. Baresi. And it's Zico. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Baresi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Zico. That is good strength.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's straight offside. Great vision. That has found him in acres of space. And he's there to make the challenge. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Del Piero. And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Scholes. Can he get it through? Beckham. This is Zico.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zico. Good driving run. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And now,
Listen,
I'd
the
just
more
like
this
to
game
read
went
out
on,
our
the
fan
draw
club
was
members
always
celebrating
likely
their
to be on the
birthdays
card.
today.
So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about it.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality.
Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Raul. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Out to the right. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That has not gone well. Big chance! It's a good ball out wide. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And it's Messi. Back towards the middle. And here's Zico. Now there's... Shoots! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
They want to be quick to recover this, and this is and another try! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso goes short. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He won't be happy with that one. Raul. Mbappe. Zico. Rodri. Beckham. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that's gone loose. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that.
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
Stood up well to him there. Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zico, it's Zico! And kept out by the most elastic. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And a quick
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 18, Erling Haaland.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 20.
Celtic really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Hazard. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hazard. Celtic come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? And the shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a promising position, played in deep. Big header! Off the post! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Rooney. And it's Azar. Zico. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Substitutions
Well,
taking
they're
place.
struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the short one. Hangs one in. And that's a throw. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Alvarez, not the most accurate pass. Caceres, Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Caceres,
Added minute has been
he's found a
indicated.
way through. Played terrific header. Nicked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Xavi Alonso. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Can he get on the end of this? That is Stuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? And with that, the final whistle. Celtic cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Don't let your body speak. I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity. Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Zico! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Beckham plays it short. Hangs in a cross. Chance for a shot! Oh, here we go. And they've been given a corner. Celtic have their second corner now. Messi gets it away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's away. Great, and Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi goes short. Mbappe, and he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Now who's going to be first to this? Serginho was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's Zico! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit. And that is... And it's hit the woodwork and out! He can get that clear. Spain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And here's Beckham. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Zico. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
So we reach the halfway point. Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Celtic are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Baresi. Oh, easy pickings there. Zico. And here's Batistuta. And he's running through.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Zico. Rodri. Out of play for a throw. Zico. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
This is Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernando Torres. Good read, needed to be. Beckham. Messi. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now that looks a decent ball. That has found him in acres of space. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Celtic! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution in progress.
Spain have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Celtic get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's another throw. I think we're just about done here.
Has been indicated.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Messi, and a chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Celtic have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
With the
Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Information Centre.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety.
I said you run like a racehorse.
Like so many others that said you, like a racehorse. I said you, like a blowtorch. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. And he said, I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. And hey, hey, this night's not wasted. Hey, hey, I'm saying, yeah, we made it. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it.
Can we talk about our differences? And we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical. No, that's unbridgeable. Give the strength to overcome. Give the strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, you gotta reach there. How can we talk about our differences? And we don't talk at all. Listen to the echo of the hunger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. You gotta get some, shake some. Pull it all down, but ain't none. You gotta open up, you gotta care.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played.
It's Zico! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Schneider. Caceres. Beckham. Zico. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Beckham. Here's Rodri. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Zico. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a little off target. Now it's Zico. Goes for the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Zico really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's gone loose. Irwin. Adams. Great vision. Rooney. Beckham. Now it's Zico. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Irwin kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's being shifted off it. No, that's been intercepted. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Played into space out wide.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate.
Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Beckham. Zico. He's through here. He's found a way through. Great chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Celtic are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get it through? Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's a sharp little ball here. Cross flood, he gets big. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And yes, it's there! Celtic are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Celtic grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
It's Zico! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Zico.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And here's Messi. Cáceres. Cross goes in there. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Beckham standing over it. Through Bangkok United has the chance to go the other way. Baresi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Cáceres. That's Beckham.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zico. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's Batistuta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw
has been
now.
indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. Cafu. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Batistuta
And we'd
voted
like to
man of
inform
the
you now
match,
that the
and
latest travel
deservedly so.
information is currently being displayed on the screen.
My baby like to string me on 좀 더 내게 다가와 내게 맞춰 my face 살짝 너의 맘을 slide 그냥 미치기나 싶어 넌 어떻게 생각해 Just follow me now 이 리듬에 다시 make me spin We're making music Every day we put 가볍게 grooving Don't stop the music Hands up on my face 지금부터 lower 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 We want that boom 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 bass boom 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 bass boom 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 bass We got that boom 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 my bass 좀 더 lower 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 We want that 박자에 맞춰 up down 줄을 감싸 밀고 당겨 doom slap let's count down 가만 잡고 마음 flat 괜찮아 뭐 어때 우리 사이 keep going make a baseline 너도 왠지 템포가 빨라 따라와 둘만의 timeline hands in the sky you know what I like We making music every day we play 가볍게 grooving making it away don't stop the music hands up on my face 지금부터 lower 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 We want that boom 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 bass that boom 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 bass that boom 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 bass that boom 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 We got that boom boom on my face 좀 더 lower 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 We want We're making music every day we play 가볍게 grooving Don't stop the music hands up on my face 지금부터 lower 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 We want that alright 내 손을 잡고 떠올라 alright 내가 잡고 떠올라 alright 내 계속 같이 지금부터 lower lower We want that boom 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 bass
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Short changes him with that pass. It's Zico! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Tottenham are already chasing. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Bale. Messi tries to play it through. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Serginho. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Rice. And here's Mbappe. Bale. And that interception was most necessary. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi's header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Batistuta. Bale. Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Strokes it back. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Zico. It's Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Just as I thought, Pete.
That could spell trouble. And he's on his way. Big chance. 1-on-1. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé goes steaming forward. Cannavaro has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for a runner. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. And this is De Bruyne. Now the cross. Good read, needed to be. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thinks about the shot. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Tottenham with the corner, there first. Messi with the short one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is out of play. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. He came in hard, very hard. Mbappe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Zico. Rodri.
There will be
Good
1
read.
minute at
That's
a
great
time.
positioning, so good from him.
Over to the left. Back into the middle. Right. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
quick reminder today.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Celtic, the happier of the teams,
Substitution
heading in
on
for
the
half-time,
field.
1-0
Number
up.
14, De Bruyne.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 20, Neymar.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Zico, he's gone for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
No way through there. Rodri. It's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Celtic are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Celtic have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Serginho. And it's Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that is high.
Listen, we'll have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining.
Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Bale. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cannavaro. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zico looking to add to his goal. Aims beyond the defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. Bale.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's been given away. It's Bale! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So, time for
Serginho.
changes on
Coming
both
on the
sides,
field
actually.
is number 19.
And that has added a whole
Beckham.
new complexion to the
Substitutions
game.
taking place.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
There's
space.
the header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Celtic take the lead. Now it's just a question. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Celtic can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Please be reminded that
So a
drinking is only
dramatic
allowed in the
game
areas
decided
shown
in
on this
its
map. Thank you
very
very much
last
for your
moments.
cooperation.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, so yeah, don't sweat, oh yeah. No time for no bad energy, you don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that, no, you won't be my friend of me, I won't show no love, you won't get none of that, no time for it, no time for it, no time for it, I don't want no bad energy, no. And highly favored. Could tell I'm a paper chaser. I like girls that get money. I like checks sweet like honey. Oh no, watch me shake all the ways. And you know when they see this is shape body. And I move so slow, see the shock on their face. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No bad energy. No bad energy. No bad energy. No.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Tries to pass it through. Messi, in with the challenge. That ball looks a good one. He might be in here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Koundé did well to emerge. Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two. Celtic with the corner, they're first. That's a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. And it's Beckham. Beckham! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
De Bruyne. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for...
Just about within shooting range. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I can understand why he's thinking.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. De Bruyne.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckham. Rodri. Oh, good spread. And it's Batistuta. Caceres picks it up out wide. Caceres. Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Now it's Rodri. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Celtic really could have done without this. To open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Rodri. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zico.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's in plenty. Incredible spell! They are flying! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
And the finish! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Simply.
touch like that, when it's all going on around you, isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, their man always think when they're such an entertaining watch.
Quick to recover this. And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Zico. And he's intervened well there. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. Baresi. Could move up a gear here. Zico goes on a charge down the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Azar. And it's Zico. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Bale! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things looking... and it's been given away! Bale! He's put it wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's another good win of the ball. Koundé. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar. It's Azar! It's a really well-measured ball. Batistuta. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been won straight back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he welcomes it in. Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rice. Batistuta! Off the post. And again. He has done it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution on the field. Number 41. Right.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the field
both sides,
is
actually.
Number 19.
Celtic
Beckham.
grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried... Applies the finish!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rodri. Kaka. Now it's Azar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes
Confirmation
have
that there
been
will be
indicated.
2 minutes stoppage time. That's an imaginative pass. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is the last effort of the game. Celtic cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And now I'd just like to read
So
out
what do you
our
take
fan
away
club
from it all,
rules.
Jim?